Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have another Iron Man from the 2v2 Iron Man that GG Jibriel hosted. Also, you can check out his Twitch link down below at the very top description if you want to check out any of the content that he's been doing, and you can also check out Team Interstellar link down below. Now, looking at the hands, we got Perulia, Fua, Obedient Schooled, Cookie, Purge. They have Droll, Kusanagi, Habakiri, Ash, and Thrust, and then 42 versus 40, and we will see Mitsurugi go first, drop Perulia in standby phase, and then the Ash Blossom that. Okay, I'm pretty sure Team Interstellar is playing the Ryzeal build of the deck. They're gonna go ahead and now drop Fua during not during standby, in response to the Haba effect, and then summon out Saji, tribute Saji to get the draw Yummy Surprise. Saji effect goes Search, it's gonna grab out Prayers from the decks of the hand, and then activate Prayers, tribute Haba. Now they're just going to go ahead and purge that. Yeah, okay. The new chain link, activate the Haba to go ahead, search out Aramasa, normal summon out Kusanagi effect, add back Prayers, and then activate Thrust to go ahead and set a Imperm, and then set Prayers, pass, they draw on the Thrust. So, I mean, this game should be over. Yeah. They literally admitted defeat right when we used Obedient School. I was going to say, like, Droll doesn't even do anything. Imperm doesn't do anything. Like, the non-engine has no impact. So, on to the next game now. We will go ahead and see Team Interstellar decide to go first. We have Imperm, Lollipo, Surprise, Hornet Drones, Cupsy. They have 7 Tachyon, Ash, Ice, Plasma Hole, and Talons. So, we will now go main phase, normal Ice effect, and then Chain Imperm. Put them on better, have the extender, and they do. 7 Tachyon, reveal Masquerade, search out X Ryzeal, and then put back they forgot to put back. Okay, and they didn't catch it. Put back 1, my bad. Also, if they try to go X1, Mirror Logic 2, you can't target Ice because it's already negated. But they're going to go ahead, grab out Sword, overlays, summon out Duo, and then Duo effect to go search, and then that will be grabbing out the Node Ryzeal from the decks of the hand, and the Ryzeal Cross. Activate Cross, special Sword, okay. Grab out Ice, and then Cross effect to go ahead, put back now, and then draw, draws into a Mitsurugi Prayer, activate Prayer, no tribute, grab out Haba, yup, and then activate the Haba effect. Go ahead, special Saji, tribute Duo, and then Saji effect goes search, grab out the ritual spell. Yeah, it's like fine to do there. Like, they don't have another Imperm, right? I mean, they could have another Imperm. I guess what's really stopping them from having another Imperm at that point? Like, would you even Imperm Duo? They have Sword in the Star, but alright, they're just gonna go ritual spell, tribute Haba, bring out the Murakumo. Honestly, a lot of the time, even if you try to hold Imperm for, like, Saji, because a lot of people do summon it and then tribute off, like, something else if they're comboing like this, I feel like you still end up losing a good amount of those games. So now they're going to go activate Haba, grab out Prayer, or if they go for Detonator first, and then go for Mitsurugi, like, now they have Detonator that could pop Saji in response to, but now they go into Dugaris. Dugaris effect the draw on the Ash Blossom Haba, discard Haba, no shuffle hand either, node send Dugaris, special back out Sword. Yup, overlay those and the Detonator effect to attach the Mirror Logic, and then we just go set Prayers and pass turn. Okay, they draw into Obedient Schooled, activate Obedient Schooled, chain Ash Blossom, activate Hornet Drones, chain Murakumo, and then they're going to discard Lollipo. Now we link off in the Kagari effect, attempt to add back, we're going to Detonator pop it, they grab back Hornet Drones, and then activate Hornet Drones, special summon out token, normal summon out Cupsy effect, and then, okay, yeah, they just go ahead and emit defeat. Because they're just going to keep getting stuff pop. They also have Cross Negate, and they have Murakumo wipe. So now we have Lollipo, Hornet Drones, Solemn Judgment, Pot of Prosperity, and Purge. They have Node Ryzeal, Fua, Ice, Ash, Imperm. So Hornet Drones, special summon out token, and then drops the Fua on that summon. Okay. I mean, we could have waited. Because, like, wait until they Kagari add back, special token, and then you could drop Fua, because then they can't make Snatchy, like the Link 1. Now you could get punished by, like, a normal summon Yummy in hand or something. They're going to go activate Pot of Prosperity for only 3. They said okay. Grabs Droll and Lockbird there. I mean, that's a pretty good pot of prosperity for only 3 there. We see Cross Sheep. We play Cross Sheep. I'm trying to think if there's anything like really cool that we're doing with this. But I don't think so. I'm pretty sure this is just for like the Contact C. Yeah, this should just be for Contact C, and then it works under Obedience Schooled also. I guess it has like, you know, some other effects that technically could come up. Now normal summon out Lollipo, make Snatchy, they draw an Aramasa, Snatchy, go ahead, place Field Spell, summon back out Lollipo effect to put back Fua. I guess we do want them to draw Fua because we have Droll. So it's like, even if they draw Fua for turn, we have Droll. Oh, okay, we're going to keep going, make Cupsy effect, they Ash it, chain the effect to tag out, special summon back out from grave. And then just go set the Judgment, Purge, pass, they draw into Fua. And then Imperm on the Snatchy during the draw phase. They're going to go ahead and Judgment that. And then go main phase, okay. Doesn't try to drop Fua because they know they have Droll. Normal Ice effect goes special, bring out Sword. Sword effect goes search, chain Purge onto that, and it will be destroyed. And then Snatchy, pay 100 to bring out the Cupsy effect, go ahead, search out the Cupsy plus the Cookie from the decks in the hand, discard the Cookie, so that way we have Cookie in rotation, and then, okay, they just go ahead and admit defeat there. They said same account next, GG's. I mean, could we really not have done, like, anything else? I guess we don't have an XYZ in rotation, so we can't special summon out the node. Yeah, I guess that kind of sucks. Alright, the rest doesn't really do the most. Well, that's not true, right? Well, I guess that is true, because even if we grab Bonfire, then it's like they drop Droll and then we'd lose. Okay, so on to the next replay. We will now go ahead and see Team Interstellar going first, 40 versus 40. Gotta love to see it. Opening hands, we have Lollipo, Obedience Schooled, Engage, Droll, Obedience Schooled. They have Perulia, Ash, Lollipo, Droll, and Purge. So both these players main decking Droll. Not a lot of people are main decking Droll in this tournament. Normal summon out Lollipo. And then link off, make Snatchy effect to go place the Extender Field Spell, special summon back out Lollipo from grave, and then use those to go into Cupsy effect search, grab out the Cupsy plus the Cookie, and then we can discard Perulia. They drop Droll and Lockbird, so the Droll will hold them back from searching Surprise. So it's basically like ashing the Cupsy. Special out Cupsy, special out Cookie, and then go into Snatchy and use those to make Lollipo effect, special summon back out from the graveyard. Yeah, we do lose to Nib the way we played this though. Now they make the Starham effect, and we're going for Starham. Okay, and then go for Herald, and then set Purge, pass turn. Okay, this is still okay. It sucks that Purge and Ash both suck into this deck. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, this deck just invalidates, like, most hand traps, like, most of the time. Like, you can still use Ash and Purge on stuff like Engage, Obedience Schooled. So, like, you know, it can technically 1-for-1. Activate Imperm on the Herald, they said okay. Activate Engage to go search, they said okay. Grab out Hornet Drones. And then we have Obedience Schooled, they Ash it. Obedience Schooled, they chain Lollipo, chain Hornet Drones, special summon out Token, and then special summon out 3 from deck. They get to summon back out 2 from grave. And then they get to bring out the Cupsy Synchro and then Snatchy. And then they're going to go Snatchy effect to place the Pop Field spell. And then activate Snatchy effect, pay 100 to go ahead Synchro, bring out Cookie. And then new chain link Cookie effect to Book of Moon, the Cookie plus the Cupsy's field spell effect to pop the Lollipo. And then they go normal summon out Lollipo, and then make the Snatchy. Now they have Snatchy effect to try to go ahead, place the Extender Field spell, chain the Cupsy's effect to tag out and special summon back out from grave, the Cupsy's plus the Snatchy. And then they're going to go ahead, place the Extender Field spell. It also says if one of their cards is outed, they get the special a Yummy from deck, Cupsy effect, to draw into Obedience Schooled. And then make Cupsy Synchro chain link 1, field spell chain link 2 to go ahead and out the back row. And then they're going to chain Cookie effect to tag out to try to summon back out. And then they're going to chain Cupsy effect to tag out and summon back out. So bring out Snatchy, Lollipo. Then they're going to bring out Snatchy, Cookie, pop the back row, search 2, discard 1. So search out Cupsy's Cookie. And then we're going to discard the Cookie. And then any triggers here, they're going to go Lollipo, target the field spell to try to go ahead banish. Then they go chain Snatchy effect, pay 100 to synchro. Then they chain Snatchy effect to pay 100, go synchro. Also, something I would like to look at here is, it feels like this match has been going by pretty quick from our perspective, right? But if we open up the replay, I'm curious. Honestly, thought this was going to take a lot longer for some of these spots. Especially like in an Ironman like this, people feel more comfortable taking more time. But okay, they're going to go ahead. And I was just going to say, because a lot of people have been saying like these games feel like they've been going quick. But like some of the games, you get to like the grind game and then people start taking a while. Because, you can know exactly what Yummy's able to do. Like if you get to a spot where, they only have engine face up on board, it's like, okay, let me just try to find the way to beat this. It's not like it's that complicated, but it depends when they have other things on top of it. But Cookie effect to try to go ahead, book a moon, chain Cupsy's effect to search, not using the effect to tag out there. Then they're going to chain their Cookie effect to tag out, which will now allow them to chain their Cupsy's effect to tag out. So that's going to tag out, chain Snatchy effect in response, pay 100 to go synchro. Okay, bring out Lollipo, right? Already tagged Cupsy, right? We already tagged Cupsy. Oh, we did summon it back from grave, right? Off of the first synchro that we had this turn. That is true. That is true. So they're still going to use Snatchy, bring out Lollipo. This will get booked, though. And then they're going to go ahead, search out Cupsy's Cookie, and then discard the Cookie. Okay, that's fine. I was just making sure we left at least one of each name in deck for our Obedience School. Assuming they play 3 Cookie, they have the names. So now any trigger effects here, because, they want to activate their Lollipo effect to special back out. So just, no effects here, no Cookie. They're just going to special summon back out Cupsy's Lollipo. And then special summon out Cupsy's from hand. Cupsy's effect goes search. And then that's going to grab out the extender field spell. That's good. Make Lollipo. Lollipo effect to go ahead special summon back out from grave. Honestly, gosh, it's so hard to... Maybe this is like tier format, where tier format, when I was really going over the replays, nice. I had a little checklist of what was used. Maybe I need to do that with this also, just because while commentating it, it's really hard to try to think about the next plays on both sides while also thinking about what's been used. But they activate the field spell that lets them gain attacks, that way they can go battle phase. They can out 4 of the 5 bodies here. So let's go ahead and beat over everything but Cupsies or everything but Lollipo. Yeah, everything but Lollipo. And then they can go main phase 2. Linking off. Well, not linking, but... Oh, we are linking. Okay. I guess, okay, sure. Fair enough. Make the cross sheep there. And then make a Snatchy. And then field spell effect. Go ahead, put back. Yeah. They said, hold up. Put back the wrong things on accident. Oh, they accidentally shuffled deck. Okay. They draw Engage, which is still live. Well, not live right now, because we have something in the main monster zone. So we start with normal summon out Cupsy effect to go search, and then they're gonna go ahead chain Snatchy. So they're gonna go ahead synchro, bring out Cookie. They're gonna search out Surprise. They also could cross sheet, but I guess this doesn't matter that much. We may as well. I guess just to boost the attack of just cross sheep though. So we're gonna go ahead, try to book. They're gonna go ahead Surprise, try to bounce back cross sheep plus the Cookie, and then chain the Cookie effect to tag out and summon back out the Cupsies plus Lollipo. Bounce both those back to hand, and now we're gonna go activate the Cupsies to draw on the Fua. Engage is gonna go through, and then they admit the... Wait, they admit defeat? Wait. Am I tripping? They admit defeat? There's no way, right? Well, nah, there's no way. I don't think they had Hornet drones in Grave. I literally checked Grave. I'm pretty sure they didn't. Unless I would have to actually be tripping if they had it in Grave there. We have Cupsies, Engage, Dark Ruler, Ash, Dark Ruler. They have Engage, Ash, Lollipo, Imperm, Obedience Schooled. Like they also... I mean, wait, Obedience Schooled wasn't live, right? No, it was. Should be. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I'm pretty sure I even checked that they had left the extra cookie in deck. Activate Obedience Schooled, Chain Ash, activate Engage, grab out Hornet Drones, activate Hornet Drones, summon out tokens. So they weren't even going to try to go like Engage or activate Obedience Schooled, Chain Hornet Drones. So it's going to go Kagari effect, add back Hornet Drones, and then activate Hornet Drones, summon out token, special out Lollipo, and then use those to make the Cupsy Synchro effect, grab out the Cupsies and the Cookie from the deck to the hand, and then discard Cookie, make Snatchy effect to go place the Extender Field spell, special out Cupsy effect to go ahead, search out the Yummy Surprise, and then from there, we synchro off in the Lollipo effect, special back out the Cupsy plus the Lollipo from the grave, make Snatchy with a regular Cupsy, and then leave main. Okay, so we're just going to leave these bodies face up, I guess ready to try to go into like a Herald of Arclight. Then they draw Ash Blossom, so go main phase, activate Engage, grab out Hornet Drones, because they do have Dark Ruler, and then they're going to go activate Dark Ruler, Hornet Drones, special summon out token, turn that into Kagari effect, try to add back the Hornet Drones, Chain Imperm, sure, special summon out Cupsy effect to go search, Chain Surprise to revive from the graveyard, so special summon out the Snatchy, Cupsy is going to grab out Cookie from deck to hand, and then anything here, Snatchy to place Field Spell, okay, and then anything here, because if they don't, then we Dark Ruler them again. But okay, they're just going to go Snatchy effect to synchro off. Bring out the Cookie effect. Pop the Cupsy. And then, well, not pop, but Book of Moon the Cupsy. And then pop the Kagari. And then they go activate Dark Ruler. Now we go normal summon out Cookie. Make Snatchy. Snatchy effect, go ahead, place. And it's just crazy because, like, Ash just doesn't have, like, crazy value into this. We still get to Ash the Cupsy Synchro though, so summon effect to go ahead Ash it, and then that at least keeps him off of extra extenders here. Bring out Snatchy, Cookie, and then new Chain Link. They said thinking if any trigger effect, they're gonna go effect pop Snatchy, then they get Field Spell to special from deck. We're gonna Ash Blossom that, and now make Lollipo effect, special summon back out from the graveyard, Snatchy plus Cookie. Battle phase, proceed to beat over everything, no damage because Dark Ruler, and then link off in the SP banish the field spell that gangs attack, and that just makes it really hard to come back whenever you out that field spell, because now their deck just has no attack points. Our deck does have attack points. They're also on top deck versus a lot, and they only draw Purge. Yeah, GG's. So that is going to be it for that round. Also, I'm pretty certain this was the losers bracket, so I'm pretty sure Team Interstellar is now knocked out of the tournament. I might be tripping though. This may have not been the losers bracket. I probably should have double checked beforehand. But that is going to be it for this round, and we do see the evil face, or I guess smiley face with evil, I don't even know, eyebrows. Moving on into the next round, and the DB Grinders signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.